On a beautiful spring day, the ducklings began to hatch one by one. However, the largest egg simply refused to break. When it finally cracked, a gray, big, and clumsy baby bird came out. All the animals on the farm laughed at him and called him ugly. Even his brothers and sisters did not want to play with him. The poor little duckling felt completely rejected, lonely, and deeply unhappy in his new home. Unable to bear the constant bullying and mean teases any longer, the little duckling decided to run away one night. He set off into the wide world to find a place where he would be accepted. He reached a big marsh and met some wild geese, but hunters scared them away. Brave but terrified, the poor bird wandered alone through fierce storms, crying bitterly because he could not find a safe place to rest his head. Time passed quickly, and a freezing winter covered the land with thick ice. The duckling was trapped alone in the frozen reeds of a lake. A kind farmer found the shivering bird and saved him, taking him home. However, the farmer's cat and hen constantly chased and terrified him. Realizing he could not stay there, he fled back into the freezing cold. He spent the rest of the winter in deep loneliness, hunger, and fear. After months of hardship, the ice finally melted and the warm spring sun began to shine. The duckling noticed that his wings had grown strong. He flapped them hard and soared high into the beautiful blue sky. He landed on a magnificent lake, where he saw beautiful, majestic white swans swimming gracefully. He admired their elegance but felt deeply ashamed of his own looks, too afraid to approach them. Fearing they would reject him, the duckling bowed his head sadly toward the water. But as he looked at the smooth surface of the lake, he could not believe his eyes. He was no longer a gray, ugly duckling. Reflecting in the water was a gorgeous, elegant white swan. The other swans swam over to welcome him warmly. Children on the shore cheered, "The new swan is the most beautiful of all." He had finally found his happiness.